What if I told you that there are three things, invisible, silent, almost ignored, that once you give them away, money begins to disappear from your life, slowly, quietly, without warning? Not because you're unlucky, not because you don't work hard, but because you broke a rule. A rule most people don't even know exists. For generations, wise teachers warned about this, not loudly, not publicly, but in quiet conversations, passed from one mind to another, because these are not ordinary mistakes. These are the kind of mistakes that keep people stuck for years, working harder, trying more, yet never moving forward. And the most dangerous part? People don't even realize they are doing it. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like, no matter how much you try, money just doesn't stay? Like something is leaking, but you can't see where? That feeling is not random. It has a cause. And today, you're about to see it clearly. Because there are three things that you must never give away. Not carelessly, not blindly, not without awareness. And if you do, you will continue to struggle, no matter how much you earn. Let's begin with the first. The first thing you must never give away is your time without purpose. Think about this carefully. Time is not just hours passing. Time is your life. Every hour you give is something you will never get back. Yet most people give it away freely, scrolling, watching, waiting, saying yes to things that don't matter. And then they wonder why nothing changes. Imagine two people. The first one wakes up and moves through the day without direction. He reacts to everything. He gives his time to whoever asks. He fills his hours, but builds nothing. At the end of the day, he feels tired, but not fulfilled. Now imagine another person. He treats time like something valuable. He asks himself, is this moving me forward or holding me back? He says no, more often than yes. He protects his hours. Slowly, his life begins to change. Because wealth is not created in big moments. It is created in how you use your time every single day. Here's the truth most people avoid. If you don't control your time, someone else will. And when that happens, you lose control of your future. Time given without purpose becomes regret. Time used with intention becomes wealth. But most people never learn this. They think money is the problem. But the real problem is how they spend their time. And this leads to the second thing, even more dangerous. The second thing you must never give away is your focus. Let me ask you something. How often do you sit down to do something important and then get distracted? A message, a notification, a random thought, and suddenly your attention is gone. This may seem small, but it is not, because focus is the bridge between effort and results. Without it, nothing grows. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. No matter how much water you pour, it never fills. That is what happens. When your focus is broken, your energy leaks, your progress slows, your potential stays unused. Now imagine the opposite. A person who protects their attention, who can sit and work and think without constant interruption. That person moves faster, learns faster, earns faster, because focus multiplies effort. But here's where most people make a mistake. They give their attention away to everything, endless scrolling, endless noise, endless distractions, and then they say, I don't have time. But the truth is, they don't have focus, because where your attention goes, your life follows. If you give your focus to distractions, you get a distracted life. If you give your focus to growth, you build a growing life. And here is the deeper truth. The world is designed to take your attention, because attention is valuable, and if you don't protect it, you will lose it. Slowly, quietly, until one day, you realize you've spent years but built very little. This is why focus must never be given away carelessly, because once it's gone, so is your progress. And this brings us to the third and most powerful. The third thing you must never give away is your self-worth. This is the deepest one, because everything begins here. Let me ask you something. How do you see yourself when it comes to money? Do you believe you deserve success? Or do you quietly feel that it's not meant for you? Most people never say it out loud, but inside, they doubt themselves. I'm not smart enough. I'm not lucky enough. I'm not like those people. And without realizing it, they lower their standards. They accept less. They aim smaller. They settle. Because deep down, they don't believe they are worth more. Imagine a person who truly believes they deserve better. Not arrogance, not ego, but quiet certainty. That person negotiates differently, chooses differently, acts differently. They don't chase everything. They choose what aligns with their value. And over time, their life reflects that belief. Because money does not just respond to effort. It responds to identity. If you see yourself as small, you will play small. If you see yourself as capable, you will act accordingly. And here's the danger. The world will test your self-worth. People will doubt you. Situations will challenge you. And in those moments, you have a choice. Do you give away your belief in yourself? Or do you hold it no matter what? Because once you give away your self-worth, everything else follows. You accept less money, you accept less respect, you accept less from life, and slowly, you build a reality far below your potential. But when you protect your self-worth, everything changes. You raise your standards, you expect more, you become more, and wealth begins to match that level. So now you see it clearly. 3 things, simple but powerful. Your time, your focus, your self-worth. Lose any one of these, and your path becomes harder. Lose all 3, and you remain stuck, no matter how much you try. But protect them, guard them, like something precious. And slowly, quietly, your life begins to transform. Because wealth is not just about money. It is about control. Control of your time. Control of your attention. Control of your identity. And when you take that control back, you stop drifting, you start building. And once you start building, everything changes. The question is not, do these things matter? The question is, will you protect them, starting today? Because if you do, your future will not look like your past. It will be something entirely different, something stronger, something greater, something you once thought was impossible.